From an absolutely beautiful goal to a dominant midfield performance, Thomas Partey was unplayable in Arsenal's 3-0 win over Nottingham Forest, showing exactly why he remains one of Arsenal's most pivotal players in the squad and why he's arguably been the surprise player of the season. With many people, including me, thinking that his best days were gone, he's proven time and time again so far this season that he is playing the best football he has in years, arguably his best football since Atletico Madrid days, and that is saying something. At halftime, Arsenal were comfortable, 1-0 up and looking very, very good. Arguably could have made an argument that we should have probably been 2 or 3-0 up at halftime, but overall we were pretty comfortable. Yet it was so curious to see that at halftime there was a substitution made by Arsenal. That substitution was taken off Jorginho for Thomas Partey. Now Jorginho had a pretty good game, but the fact that he was on a yellow card, he was getting in tackles, it wasn't the best decision. And finally, Mikel Arteta and Arsenal decided we don't need another red card situation, especially when we're playing as well as we are. So let's make the clever decision, take off Jorginho for Thomas Partey. Now, when we did that, I thought immediately, like, there's not much to it. All right, Thomas Partey is going to come in, play the same Jorginho role, just hope us, let the attackers do the attackers job, and that should be that. But boy, was I wrong. Not only did Thomas Partey put in a very high level performance, but the fact that he played 45 minutes and yet had such an impact on the game outside of scoring the goal. Like, if he didn't even score a goal, he'd still be arguably one of the best players on the pitch that day. He was outstanding. Thomas Partey, just 6 minutes into the second half, with him playing his first 6 minutes, he made his mark with a sensational curling strike from 25 yards to double Arsenal's lead. It was an amazing strike, especially with the referee kind of getting in the way a little bit. Thomas Partey curls it beautifully instead of just lacing it outside the stadium like he usually does. This time he curled it beautifully for his second goal of the season. His first one came against Aston Villa, which was a crucial goal as well, and this one was just as crucial. Cemented ourselves to go 2-0 up, and you really felt that the moment that goal went in, all of Forest's little bit of pressure they were starting to build in the second half just vanished, and we kind of already secured the game with us going 2-0 up. Forest were kind of building, but that goal just kind of killed it, and it was such a crucial goal as well as being an awesome strike. And then outside of the goal, once again, just to show how good Thomas Partey was, his ball retention throughout the game was impeccable. Out of 34 passes he attempted, he completed 33 of them, a staggering 97% pass accuracy. I've said this before in previous videos, and I'll say it again, Thomas Partey is arguably one of the best progressive passers as a defensive midfielder in the world. I don't care what anyone says, that is a fact. Even when Thomas Partey doesn't play well, he still has elite progressive passing. And I know Thomas Partey only completed 4 progressive passes in the whole second half, compared to someone like Martin Odegaard, who in the whole game completed 14 progressive passes. But to say Thomas Partey's progressive passing is only 4 and it wasn't that impactful, that would be an understatement and a half. Again, on top of his 97% pass accuracy, he was outstanding. He played 45 minutes, yet he finished off the game with 4 tackles, the most in the entire team. He also finished off the game joined second in interceptions with 1. He was outstanding defensively, offensively he was amazing, and he scored a crucial peach of a goal to double Arsenal's lead and kind of just secure the game, all while being 31 years old, and me included thinking his legs were gone. He wouldn't be the same Thomas Partey. He was done. We've seen the best of him. He keeps showing us this season that he is special, and he keeps performing even when you think he can't. I mean, defensively, Partey was flawless. Again, 4 out of 4 tackles. He won 100% of his tackles, won 3 out of 4 ground duels, emerged victorious in 80% of them. His ability to anticipate and recover possession kept Forest at bay. And the thing is, one thing he was really good at that I noticed, I mean, I've noticed this for a long time, but against Forest was really good at, was winning the ball high up and allowing us to keep our attack going when we do lose the ball. In just 45 minutes, Partey recorded 44 touches, 1 interception, 2 crucial recoveries. His positional sense provided a solid shield in front of Arsenal's defense, while again enabling quick transitions into attack. This performance from Thomas Partey, it underscores why Partey is thriving right now for Arsenal. He again looks fitter and stronger than he's ever been. His positional awareness is better than it's ever been. His progressive passing is just as good as it's ever been. His defensive numbers are elite. In the tackle, he hasn't lost a step. And it's so weird because you look at him last season, he was injury plagued, and when he was playing, he did not look like the Thomas Partey of old. The season before wasn't injury plagued, and he played really good football. And the season before that, injury plagued. Like, since he's been at Arsenal, he's just been plagued with injuries outside of 1 season, and this is so far, touch wood of course, the 2nd season. This was his first game not starting in the Premier League game this season for Arsenal, and that just shows how consistent he's been for us and how he is a reason why we are able to not just chase top 4, but we are able to chase the title race still even though right now it still looks a little bit unlikely with Liverpool performing and putting out result after result. But I can confidently say that I reckon if Thomas Partey didn't come on at halftime, I don't know if we would have won 3-0. If you look at it, to start the second half, Forest looked a little bit better. They had a little more of a cutting edge. They looked like they were just kind of testing us a little bit more. We kind of had to absorb a little more pressure to start the second half. But the moment that Thomas Partey goal went in, Forest couldn't do anything. Every time they tried to attack, Partey would just snuff out the attack, continue our attack. I mean, it was a midfield masterclass alongside Odegaard's midfield masterclass. I really think Odegaard is my man of the match, followed by maybe Bukayo Saka. But Thomas Partey, considering he only played 45 minutes, for him to probably be the third man of the match in my eyes, just shows how invaluable he was for the game. Now we play Sporting Lisbon soon, and then we have some crucial games ahead. This December stretch plus this January stretch coming up is crucial, and I'm so happy to see Thomas Partey is in the form of his life, arguably, going into the stretch. It's going to be crucial. He's going to be crucial. Boy, oh boy, what a performance that was against Forest.